All right, Nicole, let's talk about what some of these hoteliers should be doing now, even though a lot of business is gone, nobody's booking. Maybe some properties are closed, maybe they're not. What should we be doing now?
Right. So, and this all kind of comes from a LinkedIn post I made previously too, kind of bullet pointing this out, but I think it's important to expand upon that a bit. So for better or for worse, people still at property right now, we have some extra time, with things kind of quieting down with all the cancellations. So it is the perfect time to kind of clear off that back burner, go through that checklist of the stuff that we all know that we should be doing every so often, but that just falls to the wayside when we're busy. So, from a revenue and distribution standpoint, that's looking at all of your channel content, your descriptions, your pictures, making sure that all of everything's uniform across your OTAs, across your website, what you have on the GDS, pull your HOD and audit that. Just make sure that everything from that perspective is optimized for when, when traffic picks back up, web search traffic. That's really important. Kind of take stock of your systems and your processes right now. I know for me as a revenue manager and our revenue management team, a lot of times, you may have all these huge cumbersome Excel reports that they're there because they've always been there and you've not had the time to really work through updating them, looking for more efficient reporting solutions, looking at the systems from a tech standpoint that you have in place. Whether those make sense moving forward, how long it's been since you've really seen what's out there. Now's a good time to do that as well. Evaluating things and just evaluate the systems and processes that you have in place currently, because there's probably some efficiencies and improvements to be made in what you had been doing.
And also, and this might be a better conversation for next week or not, I don't know. But I mean, we're starting to see a little bit of movement in business travel, and maybe that's out in July, August, September. But I think there seems to be an anticipation that business travel before leisure.
Right. And that typically is the trend, both in looking in other areas as they start bouncing back from this, and then just previous kind of external shock events. The first thing to bounce back usually is corporate travel. And so something that can be a really good area to focus on right now, and it does take that human component, that human aspect, of your team at the hotel, is understanding and acknowledging that your corporate clients, they are also impacted by this, probably from a budget standpoint. And so when they can travel again, everybody's going to have a new budget to work with, right? It's going to be a totally different situation. So as the dust is settling now, it's a really good time to, reach out, let them know you're still there, let them know you're open, if you are still open, or when you're going to open again, and just really start that conversation with your clients or potential new clients to say, we want to be the ones to welcome you back when you can travel again. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what your needs will be when that happens. And just start those conversations now, so you're top of mind and you are that hotel partner that had proactively reached out to them to work with them on that.
And don't price drop.
Try not to, while also accepting the fact that everybody's going to have a different budget. You don't want to tank rate, but you do want to work with your partners. Some of that may come from rate, but it will also come from value adds and just unique things that you can provide to them that will add value without
add-ons or freebies or things like that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.